Good morning, gamers. So, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Sayer, and we're back in Minecraft. And I've been working on it for most of the weekend because I just felt, I hadn't really been given the project, a lot of my time. So I had a few days. I was off Friday. And so I spent the weekend getting things done. So look, all the walls are done. Did like a little... Oh, how did a llama get up there? Hey, llama. What are you doing up here? Where's your master? Okay, creepy. So yep, I finished all of the walls here, look. And I've decided just to break up the colour a bit and put in these, put in this detail on the corners. And also I put a roof on as well. Put a roof on. On this side, I decided to... I don't know what that was. Oh, was that the llama? Oops. Put in some, some fire pits to keep the soldiers warm. And we've also got murder holes. So popped some murder holes in. So I don't know whether I covered this on the last video. Maybe I did. So you just open it up and just rain down hell. So I was finishing this wall here, and I was thinking, that's cool. I'm done. I'm finally done. I can just move on. But no. I was walking through here, or rather I came around the back of the place, and I started having a look around, and I decided that the back of this kingdom was fairly open and fairly exposed. So I put in another wall round the back here. So yep. So I put all of this in because, I'm just crazy like that. But I do think it really just makes the back side of the castle more secure. And this I sort of turned into a kind of lighthouse. And try to break up some of the colours as well, sort of along the walls and that. Just break up the grey a little bit. This is a kind of little lighthouse that I made. I actually think that it's probably a bit far away because the water's kind of away over there, but yeah. So yeah, I set up these defensive walls as well, so even if they're coming over the walls, you can sort of stand behind these walls and fire. Although, to be fair, by then it's probably too late. So let's pop up here. Yep, so we've got bells now as well. For warning of imminent invasion. So yeah. Yeah, I do think it's a bit far away. I might build another one sort of over there somewhere, maybe. But yeah, we'll see. So if we go along here, go run up here, come up here to the higher parts, and so I decided to build this as well. And this is kind of another place just to different types of soldiers and armor and stuff. Some weapons. Just tells you the different kind of soldiers and that. Supplies and stuff. So really, this is just like the garrison of the military, really. Halls of the warriors. Have a quick look up here. Weird ambient noises in this game. They don't really seem to make a lot of sense. No lollygagging. For soldiers only. Remember to close hatches, because otherwise you fall down them. Just pick a bunk. And no segregation. So girls and boys are in together. And so here, I mean, it is a little bit tight, but you know. You just got some you know, little rooms with bunks in, not very big, but you know, everything a tired soldier needs: a bed and somewhere to stick their weapons or belongings. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We just go on up. I wish the clouds didn't clip through buildings. Just more little rooms. Here we have the top of the castle, sort of little cooking area. Right there, some ovens and that. An area there, and you can just stand here and eat and stuff. Take it back to your room, whatever. Nice big fire pit. All where the fumes from the cookers come. Very good. Just keep an eye on the landscape. And oh no, I believe there's one of these on all sides. Is it me, or do the flame effects sound really loud? So yeah, I think it just cleans up. And then obviously I realised, after I did all of that this bit here, you could just walk straight in, so I had to build another little wall here. Yeah. So then we'll follow this just down here. Pardon, some piggies? And here we go. I just littered the water with some nice lily pads. Here is kind of like a pavilion for the Queen, so she can just come and just chill out with her friends or whatever. And so I went onto YouTube and found a house tutorial that I liked. I was following. By the way, thank you to Cubey for the house design. Big shout out to you. He does like a tutorial for this house on YouTube if you want to recreate it. So yeah, I was following it and I still managed to get it wrong. You might think, well, why do I need a tutorial for houses? But I don't know. All my houses always just turn out kind of ugly. So yeah, they all they always do. So I tend to like to find inspiration from other YouTube builders for houses and things like that. So yeah, this is the fisherman's house. I think this is the only one that I've actually got around to, you know, putting stuff inside. Lots of fish there. Look. Boat, so you can go to the mainland and sell the fish. So in here, I put like a little glass floor because there was some sort of little caverns underneath, and I put some fish in there. Because I figure, you know, a fisherman, he's going to want to see his job when he comes home at night. So yeah, it's some little tables and that. They're not very big, these houses. They're quite sort of narrow, but I just kind of liked the style of them. Little place to put stuff. Kitchen's here, so got food in there in the oven and that. You can wash your hands and that, prepare food. These are actually a new thing in Minecraft. I hadn't seen them before. It's supposed to be scaffolding, but they work surprisingly well as tables. So that's cool. So pop up here, and so a child's bed, and you can segregate it as well, so you can split it into two. And the adult's room. Yeah. I mean, you can't really put a lot in these houses, but I mean you can put in enough. How much would a fisherman have, I suppose? And being that he was a fisherman, I went with this sort of prismarine, I think they call it, blocks. Yeah. Thought that was cool. We'll just go over here, and there's another house, sort of on the water. It's got some little. I might put some sort of a few fish in there and that, and or maybe I won't put lily pads. I don't know. I may have gone overboard with the lily pads. And over here, I put another house up on the hill. Just built like a nice stairway down and up. Yeah. I haven't got round to decorating them yet. It just touches this little walkway, but not enough to, really be a problem, to be honest. And then over here, I've put in. Just put like a little bridge in here for this house. And yeah, I sort of experimented once I had the design down, and I knew how to build it. It's like I followed the tutorial, and I even got the tutorial wrong a couple of times, but with a few adjustments, I did it. And then I thought, oh, I know, I've got this, so I'll try and do one on my own. And I had to tear it down halfway through because it was wrong. But yeah, I've got it down now, and I just sort of experimented with different woods and colours, and just try to make them seem a little bit more unique. So we've got a nice farm. Everything doing nicely, growing nicely. This is the first house that I built. This was the one that I did with the tutorial. And then we've got a few animals as well. Got natural water here. Feed it through. This was the second house I built. So tried to do a sort of like two-tone roof as well. Oh, that reminds me as well of the two-tone roof. So yeah, so we've got quite a few houses now. Just sort of try to put in a few sort of touches and try to, Also as well, I've sort of gone along a little bit, sort of roughing up the walls and that, and just putting in sort of different bricks and that, just to make the castle feel a bit more lifting. Sort of damage to the walls and that. Bit of sort of mildew. Mildew. And here, their house was quite close to the sort of the edge, so I built on this little platform that they can just come and, yeah, have barbecues on their days off. I'm guessing these are people that work in the castle, I assume. There's no actual backstory to this castle or build. And then yeah, I know what I wanted to show you. Oh, I'll mention as well, one thing I did do. So this is the main entrance to the castle. No loitering. Put in a few chairs. So this is the main entrance in. It's not very big or grand, but I think what it does do is, if you're trying to invade the castle, it funnels you through one at a time. And here I did some market stalls. I don't know whether I actually like these. I might see if there are any sort of tutorials. This is what I mean for when I try to build like individual things. I'm not sure my building prowess is very good. I don't know. They're not too bad, I suppose. I put little signs on because obviously these are going to be businesses. So you come up here. Oh, I've actually decorated this one. And there's a little thing here. I'm not sure what's up here. So more storage, which I guess as a trader you would want. Oh, a little bed as well. So some traders actually sleep here in the castle, which is fair enough. I didn't put in hatches, so I don't know that you need hatches everywhere. So yeah, again, they are quite small little sort of narrow shops, I suppose. If you've got too many people in it, you'd be a bit crowded, but yeah. So there's little shops and that. The Red Walk Market District. So yeah, I tried to fit in as many as I could without making it sort of too cramped. But I don't know. I may research better market stalls. I'm not very good at building small stuff. Now, what I did up here, because the snow was really annoying me. Like, it was just covering all the glass, and you couldn't see out. You couldn't see the sky or anything. So I built these. They don't look too bad from down here, but obviously from this end they don't look quite so good, but they do keep the snow off, so I think they're kind of necessary. And then I just put all these lanterns in so that if you're looking from up above, it looks a bit like the stars. I mean, not really, but yeah. So yeah. And I have so I showed you the lighthouse. Oh, I made a few improvements in here as well. So we've got houses, we've got a farm. I might see if I can put another farm here, because there's quite a lot of land sort of wasted there. So I might see if I can put a house sort of there, and a farm there, because, you know, why not? Here I haven't built anything. I don't know what to put in here at the moment. Lots of opportunity. I was thinking maybe here, some sort of like a stables or something, but then we don't really allow horses into the castle. This walkway. No, I think I'm gonna, if we walk through here, wow, this is a long walkway. So yeah, I think we're gonna just keep this to foot traffic. I might actually build the stables there. So you come to visit the castle, you drop off your horses, and then you make the trek through the mountain to the castle. Just keep horses out of the castle. Yeah, yeah. I think that's. Oh, I need to clean that bit up. Okay. So yeah, one other thing I wanted to show you. So I've showed you the houses, and I don't know what I'm doing over there yet. So I've got probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 houses, not bad. Maybe another one there, so 8. Obviously, as well, in the towers, there's lots of rooms for soldiers as well. The castle has quite a few beds in it as well for servants and that, down in the undercroft and that. So. So if we come through here, I did something else here. Oh wow, that's disconcerting. Glitching out a bit today. I'm guessing the internet's not too good. So I built another enchanter. This is the Queen's enchanter. Built the books around it. I don't know if the books are supposed to go all the way around in order to make this the most effective. I'm not sure. Sort of to make some potions and that. I love this texture as well. I think I was debating whether to get the John Smith mod texture pack, but I think I'm going to keep this one. I don't actually know what it's called. That's a bit weird. I don't know why you'd have that picture. And then down here, I was actually watching the guy. Oh, I've forgotten his name. He basically just redoes other people's builds. He did Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie's, their bases, and he recreated them. I left him a little comment saying he could redo my castle anytime if he wants to, because let's face it, he could probably do it better. He's an incredible builder. So I stole this idea from him actually. There's a portal, but I watched a video where he sort of, I think he stole the idea from somebody else, so I'm stealing the idea from them through him. But you just make it look more natural, like the portal was always there. Lots of ivy and that. I tried to do my best and tried to make it look as natural as possible. So yeah. So it looks like it's it's always been there. So yeah. And some flowers. I've got one more thing to show you. So this is the undercroft. It's kind of like a sort of magical place where the Queen sort of hangs out. But we'll come to up there. So that's where I got the original idea for doing those little tent things to keep off the snow. So if we just go up there. Just gonna do shortcuts, because to walk around this castle it takes a pretty long time, really. Oh, I built a little waterfall here and some benches. I would have thought this. I thought this was gonna freeze actually, but it hasn't, which is pretty good. So, some benches and that. I might get some flower pots and stuff. Just pop them around. And go along here. I really like that natural lagoon there as well. I think I picked a nice location. You know, let me know what you guys think. But yeah, sort of nice mountains and that, and sort of lagoons. And so here I built a library. And so you've got tables where you can, you know, get books out and just sit there and read them. And also, of course, if you're a scholar, you know, you can do your work here. So all the books and that. I think I did create what this is. Yes. So library ground floor and the magic school the first floor, because Skyrim has a magic school, so I wanted a magic school. It doesn't have a library though. Well, it sort of did. It was sort of combined. So yeah. I carried on the theme with these glass floors. You can actually walk on. They are very strong, so you can see downstairs the Queen's sort of area. What she's doing if she's there. You'll probably be too busy reading and that though. And so then the magic school is on the next level, as you could tell from the side. So go along here. Trying to keep it up. I'm not sure if I like these. Looks a bit strange, but then it is a magic school, so maybe it kind of fits. And here we have. I turned the roof in. I did this one first, and then I did those upright things to keep the snow off of. I still don't actually know what they are. And so this is the School of Magic. So you've got dummies here to practice spells on and chuck potions out. You've got all the crafting stuff here, so you can come up here and craft. Everything is here, I believe. Not quite sure you'd have that in medieval times. But you know, some barrels, another oven. I think this one's for cooking food. So yeah, and here's another enchanter. This is for the school's use. And oh, I never saw that before. Look, a little creeper. Like a little. Oh, that's cool. I love the. I've been using this texture pack a while now, and I keep on just noticing like little details which I really like. So you can see to the library, and you can see down to the arboretum. I'm going to call it an arboretum, the Queen's arboretum. But I think this roof is really good. And I even put, because there's glass down there and there's glass down there, there's a little window up here as well, so the sunlight can just stream forth. So yeah, I like this bit, I think, the best, because this roof space, it was just going to waste. It was quite a tall building, and I just came across this idea and thought, I know, I'll utilize the space and I'll build a magic school, because again, Minecraft has one. Why not me? So there we go. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I finish this build. I don't know whether to delete it and then start again and build a new castle. Maybe I should have a go at trying to sort of build something else, or maybe just play the game the way, you know, PewDiePie and Jack play it. You know, just normally. Because obviously this is all done in creative mode, and I know some people might have a problem with creative mode, but I mean, to build this all by actually mining it, and I know that there are some people that do, and fair play to them. They've got way more time than I have. It would just take me so long to build it that way, and that's mostly what I use Minecraft for. If I want to play sort of games where I'm you know, killing things, I would more likely play like Skyrim, or one of those types of games, Fable. So yeah, but for building, I think that's for me what Minecraft is just does best at. So yeah. I think I'm quite pleased with the staircase as well. I wasn't sure if I could do it or not. I've never been that great with staircases, and it's just kind of held up with these supports, like this support system. So, and this is where the head librarian sits. Might just put a sign saying head librarian. So yeah, I don't know whether I will actually just delete it and start building something new, or maybe have an adventure in the castle. Maybe that could be interesting. Go on some adventures, maybe. Yeah, I don't, at this point in time, I don't know. I enjoy the building aspect, but then after I sort of like finished the building aspect, I don't generally know what to do. I just put in some more trees because the elven queen likes she likes trees and nature. As you can see, I just put in, you know, just tried to make the building, you know, lived in, and it's got a life, and it's you know, a living, breathing environment. I think it looks quite nice at night time. I do. So yeah, so I think Cubey's houses fit in really nicely. I really like them. I'm not sure what to do over this side. So yeah, so there we go. So thank you very, very much, everybody, for joining me and sharing this castle build. I really, really enjoy Minecraft for building. Generally castles, but maybe I should have a go at building something else. But I probably won't. I like castles. So yeah, so until the next video, I shall see you soon. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day and be well.